How did the Stones get into the Blue Diva? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Read
No
the book,
one
I
will
guess.
ever know.
It's
Or
alleged.
that's what a lady never tells. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get him through customs. Like, hold on.
Gen Wars.
Welcome to Gen Wars, the generational podcast pitting the Gen Xers against the Millennials. I'm your host, Nick, and today we are reviewing the 1997 Luc Besson, Bruce Willis sci-fi adventure movie, The Fifth Element.
That's a lot.
It's a
Yeah,
lot.
it was a lot.
Acolytes.
If you've never been here before, welcome. And why we started this podcast is because young Steven has not seen anything. He lives his movie life through TikTok re-edits and memes. So we decided to get the gang together and show him some movies and catch him up and get him up to speed to where he should be. So when we refer to something or make a joke or a quote, he actually has some idea of what we're talking about.
Context.
So
Context.
Yes.
It's important.
Yes.
Before we get into the review, let's introduce our good friends, Cam, Katherine, and Steven. How's everybody doing today?
Doing
Great.
good.
Excellent.
I wasn't stuck in traffic for an hour. It's
Not
fine.
at all. We haven't
Thanks
been
for taking the
waiting.
time out of your day to get here, Steven.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Dad in traffic.
So thoughtful.
A woman fell through the roof of my car. I don't know how that happened.
Wow.
My day got turned upside down.
So the criteria we are using or have been using to rate these movies are nostalgia, production value, spirit, rewatchability, and overall thoughts. So let's get into the ratings and then we'll get into the review of what we thought about this movie.
Do we want to read a summary first?
Let's do
Future
that.
Nick, cut that.
Future Nick, cut that. Insert summary here.
So, the summary. This is what ChatGPT spit out for me. In a visually flamboyant future, cab driver Korben Dallas is swept into a mission to save Earth with a mysterious supreme weapon. Leeloo literally falls into his life. With the help of ex-priest Cornelius and eccentric star Ruby Rhod, they race to stop the industrial tyrant Zorg and prevent an ancient cosmic evil from destroying the world. The story blends sci-fi, spectacle, humor, and romance as Leeloo discovers humanity is worth saving.
Perfect.
Well done, ChatGPT.
Yes, thank you. Yes. I wrote it myself. Scores.
Okay, scores.
Score.
Okay. Scores. Nostalgia and bias. Well, I don't have a ton of nostalgia. I have a ton of bias for this movie. I really like it. So I have an 8. I love silly, campy sci-fi movies in general. So this one was right up my alley. Production value. I gave it a 9. There's some really fantastic practical effects, amazing costumes in this movie. Some of the CGI is a little but it's 97, so what you gonna do? Spirit and emotional value intent, I gave it a 9. It's a really fun movie. It still has like a good heart to it in the end, and overall I just liked it. And rewatch is a 9 for obvious reasons, and overall a 9. So 43 out of 50, 88%.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cam, would you like to take the next shot at this?
Sure. For nostalgia on this one, and bias, it's at an 8 for me. I love the time period and a lot of the campiness and over exaggerations in this movie.
Yes, it is ridiculous.
It is. Production's at a 9. There are some things that dipped off and I don't think hold up years later, but for the most part, exceptional. Spirit at an 8. We need to unpack a little bit about the spirit in a little bit, but rewatchability for me is at an 8 and an overall 8 on it for a 41.82.
Okay.
High score for Cam.
Mm-hmm.
High
Yeah.
score for Cam.
All right, Steven, you want to hit
It's a
us
love
with
fest.
your
So nostalgia, I haven't seen this movie, but it's very sci-fi influenced. A little bit of Star Wars, a little bit of like the hokey like camp from which I enjoy. So I put it at a 7. Normally it would be a 6, but there was enough there that I had to throw some points at it. Production value, I gave it an 8, and I'll justify that as we go through this. But I'm flaming it a little bit harder for the CGI than I think Catherine.
It's an 8. It's a solid score for production value, I think.
Spirit and emotional value, an 8 as well. I think this has more of a slow burn on consistent rewatching. But I scored it appropriately in my mind. Rewatch is
remind me to bring back that point back to you.
Yep.
After.
Rewatch is an 8 as well because I enjoyed it. I think it's great. I would like to see the 4K edition, and I'll go into that at the movies later. And overall, an 8, which takes me at a 39 out of 50 for a 78%.
Okay.
You had access to a 4K edition, sir.
And that was mentioned to me, and you were pre-quoted on that happening.
I totally did. Oh, my Fandango.
Actually, on my Fandango.
Actually, my Fandango.
You missed out. It's a fantastic 4K upgrade.
Okay.
It's really good.
Wonderful.
All right, we'll get into that in a minute. All right, let me do my scores, and then we'll get into those pieces. All right.
Dad at the movies.
Nostalgia, I gave this an 8. Production value, 9. Spirit, 8. Rewatchability, 8.5. And overall thoughts, an 8 for 41. So that's an 83% for me.
Wow, that's like my wife going and ordering the same thing at the restaurant and then being like, what? I thought about it first. I was like, what? Because you had the 0.5 in there? Get out of here. That's exactly my score.
I mean, we did these separate from each other. So.
Sure we did.
They collaborate. They're in cahoots. The Gen Xers.
I ordered an extra egg roll.
Right, yes. Totally different order.
I see. It's a totally different meal. It's a totally different meal.
Incredible.
Clearly a love fest in The Fifth Element here.
Yes, yes.
All right. So Stephen, I do have a question right out the gates for you. Since you've never seen this movie, do you think that this movie could have been made and been as successful as it was today?
No.
Okay. That was my thought too.
Yeah.
I was like, I think if this movie dropped, I think it would have probably tanked.
Yeah.
However, Stephen and I did have an interesting little sidebar convo the other day.
All right.
Where we were like, if The Fifth Element was remade today, what director would you use?
And there's only one answer, and I have that answer.
He actually does. It's a good answer.
If it's
surprisingly.
If it's any Twilight director, you're immediately getting...
It's not Catherine Hardwicke. Calm down.
Delete and slide everybody together.
And he was removed from the show. Well, that's all, folks.
Okay, who's the director?
Legitimately, if I would love to see James Gunn take a crack at this. I think he would do a fantastic job with it.
All right. You got my vote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, he actually was right.
Yeah. Okay.
Steven,
fair.
It's like if you gave James Gunn Star Wars.
Is The Fifth Element part of a comic book universe? Is he allowed to discuss things that are outside of that?
I have no idea. They made a book afterwards, so that could count if they made a comic book afterwards. So.
All right.
I would like to just revisit this world in general. Like, it doesn't have to be a remake, but it'd be
That's what I
interesting.
found in my research is that the post theatrical release book explains so much that makes the film more enjoyable. Apparently it's a decent read. I don't know that for sure, but it kept coming up, like when people were talking about, the things that I enjoyed in the film is further elaborated on in the book. But the book came afterwards. This movie isn't based on a book. The book was based on the screenplay.
Yeah, it's an original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I find interesting.
Yeah, in 1997, it's one of those movies that I feel was what Hollywood doesn't always do today is they take a big swing on a big property with a big director. After him coming off The Professional, I believe, and La Femme Nikita, I think were his 2 before this.
Well,
Yes.
And gave him what? Catherine, what's the budget on this? Because I got a number.
It was a high budget. It was 90 million.
Yeah, okay, that's the same
which
number
is considered high for this type of film and for the 90s.
For the time period, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. Like, he had such a name coming off the backs of those 2 movies that they were just like, here you go, let's experiment, let's run with this, and
it was a success.
Talent too.
Yeah.
Well, so wasn't Bruce Willis kind of coming off of some floppity flip flops? I think it was right after Hudson Hawk or something like that.
No, this is post Pulp Fiction, so we're on the re-rise of Bruce Willis. He's already done Die Hard 2 by this point, and Hudson Hawk.
They didn't want Bruce Willis for this film originally. I think they wanted Mel Gibson.
I think they wanted either of them, and then they decided the budget wasn't enough to get either of them, and then something happened that they ended up getting Bruce anyway.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think Mel Gibson would have worked in this role.
No, I don't think so either. That's just something I read, and I was like, that's a choice.
Space saucy.
Not a good one. Yeah. Crikey. Crikey.
He also did The Last Boy Scout in there, too.
Yeah.
Striking Distance.
But is that good?
I feel The Last Boy Scout is awesome. Okay. I feel it's more of a cult film than it was a theatrical success. It was a nice
as well.
Yeah, 12 Monkeys. They did 12 Monkeys
before this,
which it's also an oddball film. For Bruce Willis too.
I do feel like he was still playing the Die Hard character, but just in New York, which pisses me off.
Futuristic space,
Space John McClane.
Yes, pretty much.
Space New York pisses me off a lot.
And instead of talking to his wife, he was avoiding his mom.
I loved the reoccurring mom segment that kept coming back.
I deserve to go on that cruise.
You miserable bastard. I never should have pushed you out.
Huh?
I was in labor for days, and this is how you repay me? I should have just gotten a robot.
I'll just wrap myself in saran wrap and jump off a building. Maybe you'll return my call.
I think one of the things I found was interesting in this movie was that, or at least through the research, this was supposed to be a trilogy.
What? Really?
How?
And it got condensed down into one.
Oh, across this plot.
Yes.
Okay, I can see that.
I can see that. That would have been interesting, though.
Yeah,
well, that's what I kind of wanted to ask. Like, what if we took the segments of this movie and fully developed those?
James Gunn.
Would that have been more? Yeah, I mean,
3 volumes.
Sure, James Gunn. Yeah,
James Gunn, we got an idea for you.
Put it into a trilogy. There's definitely some cliffhangers along the way that could have ended some of those movies, but. Knowing that and looking at it, it does feel very condensed from the time periods that they go through. I mean, do we need to explore more about the big alien guys coming down?
Space Egypt! It's Space Egypt, baby!
It's regular Egypt with space characters coming in.
No, they heavily implied Egypt was made by space people. It's Space Egypt
Are
again.
we connecting to Stargate?
Yes.
I know. Well, I mean,
Steven, put on your conspiracy hat.
Incredible.
You get all the space Egypt now that we did.
How did we feel about the walk cycle for the aliens? Just the do 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 do. I cackled so hard. I was like,
it's pretty bad.
So they were designed by Nick Dudman and his special effects team. And they were based on something. And I did not write it down, and I don't know why, but it was based on like an elephant design. So that's why they were big and like bulky and clunky.
Okay.
The costume designer designed over 1,000 costumes for this movie.
Wasn't he like a
Holy cow.
French like fashion designer?
Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Yeah.
I mean, Bruce Willis's tank top that he had on was like
he didn't want to wear it,
but it's
he
like
hated
plastic.
It.
It looked awful.
Yeah, it looked horrible.
Or rubber, not plastic.
It looks very uncomfortable.
It is.
Yeah.
I like Zorg's hat.
Yeah.
Nice little half a disc.
It was something.
What the hell was that? It was so weird.
Like, I think but that's one of the things I wrote down. This movie just sends it. It's like, we're going for everything. We're not stopping. And if you don't like it, this isn't your movie.
Yeah.
Like,
The second half is fast. There's a lot that is just
Well, once you get Ruby Rhod in there, and it's just like
great. Because I watched it and I was kind of like processing everything, and then I went over like what happened in it, and I was like, the first half happened, and then like the second half basically happens all within the theater ship, right? The cruise ship. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like that's once they get on the cruise ship,
because they're trying to get the stones from the diva or whatever. Yeah,
I feel there's a definite shift as soon as the military comes to his apartment.
yes,
It like just
Picks up.
from where the movie's going, as well as a comedic shift, because
like-
it felt more serious up until that point. I mean, there was a little kind of things going on in there and little side jokes, but the whole shower, get in and go up and down kind of thing, and then being frozen, and just the absolute shock of Major Iceberg. The first time that you see her and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be your wife here. Come here. Get on the spaceship.
Oh, did you guys catch the quit smoking machine and the filters on those?
Yes.
Smoke.
Yeah, I
80%
did.
filter.
yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh my god.
That was the one that he gets a day.
Yeah.
As a former smoker myself, I was like, that's a lot of filter.
It's probably what they should be, but I thought that was funny because like smoking was way more prevalent like at that time. So,
That's true. That's true.
I mean,
point.
9 years earlier, he was smoking in the airport in Die Hard.
right. Well, and that was the whole setup for like the last match, like scene
Yes.
was like,
Yeah.
oh, he's dead because he kept
For his
shaking
cigarette,
matchboxes
yeah.
to find one, and then the one he found only had two, and then it had one when he needed it to make
Yeah.
the fire for the stones. The stones.
The
The stones. I have the stones. I'm gonna actually eat these on camera so you can get them later.
Whoa.
They're pill size. No.
Oh,
How did the stones get into the blue diva? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Read
No
the book,
one
I
will
guess.
ever know.
It's
Or
alleged.
that's what a lady never tells. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get him through customs. Like, hold on.
That's literally what I wrote down. I was like, why? What?
It's the secret of the diva dance.
So this kind of is a nice transition point to the 4K of this movie. With the diva, you can really see the makeup so she can sing. Her prosthetic is cut so much, and on some shots on the side you can just see the really bad prosthetic like wrinkling as she's belting out these songs.
I kind of was watching it on my big TV, my good TV for a while, then I switched to another room, so I didn't see that part on the good TV, so I'll have to go back.
Yeah, it's a little noticeable.
rewatch
And
that.
also when he pulls her off the stage, you can see her head Twi'lek thing. I don't know what her head thing is.
Yeah,
It's
it's
very
all like
much Twi'lek.
but it's all like bunched into a thing. You can see it all like puckering.
Oh, okay. I'll go back and check that out.
These are just little nitpicky things that I can now see on 4K. I guess that brings me to I still have it on DVD.
Nice.
The Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
Ooh. The Sixth Element.
Or The Fifth Sense.
This movie is definitely the Fifth Sense.
It's a double disc edition.
Ooh.
With special behind the scene
Over-
features.
Over 120 minutes of behind the scenes featurettes. The alien
director
element,
commentary.
the digital element, all the stuff. So yeah,
All the elements.
all the elements.
It had been a while since I had seen this movie, but in rewatching, I was like, it looks good. Not all of the special effects hold up. A lot of them do.
No.
I think
The practical ones do when they.
the city
The
scene
CGIs.
of like the traffic and the cabs and stuff, and even the vendor coming to his door.
Yep.
I think those things looked pretty good. They weren't great. I mean, it's no Jurassic Park, but it still looked good. But some of the other scenes just did not. Like face morphing was a little rough at times. There was also some just weird positioning and in CGI of the elements around them. So I mean, that's why I kind of knocked a little off production. But it still looks great. And
But for 97, it's even to
Yeah.
2025, you're like, damn, this still looks really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's no George Lucas special edition, but
Nothing is, Steven. Nothing is.
nothing is.
I could redo it.
It could
Yeah,
be
I have
enhanced.
my 4K edition.
Nice.
Oh, you do have
My
one.
cool-
Okay.
Was that
Yeah,
Steelbook?
my little steelbook.
I like that
Nice.
steelbook.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a
Seventh
nice
element.
one. Yeah.
Another element enters the battlefield.
I like the cop car on the back. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
See,
it's
I
cool.
didn't like
Yeah,
the
it's cool.
the cop car in the CGI level though. I think that was kind of where the most I was like, ugh, that didn't age. But it was like, whoo, and that's probably a really iconic scene too. And I was like, ugh, that's probably aged the worst of all the CGI in my opinion.
Just the cop car floating in the sky, or the cop car? Okay.
When they're scanning Leeloo and stuff, like
Oh, yeah.
right before
Look
she
at
jumps,
that.
because the jump looked
Yeah.
good.
Building her was pretty cool. You know, when I look at that level
Yeah.
of production, like when they sequence her and build her from the arm, spoilers, like
This
that,
whole episode's a
that looked
spoiler.
better than some of the other things, but you know, it still wasn't great. It was good for the time.
Something I didn't
Yeah.
catch, but I caught it on like the 100 fun facts about the Fifth Element or whatever is the chest that had the stones originally. One of the handles was ripped off, and that was what was in the gauntlet. I wonder what her armor was like that like completed the gauntlet, or what that looked like, or was she in the elephant spacesuit?
Yes.
She
was in
was.
one of those. I believe that's
okay.
what she was supposed to be.
She was in like a sarcophagus thing, though. Wasn't
I
she?
knew this was Cam. I told you this was
There it
coming up.
goes.
I'm glad I looked in.
Sarcophagus?
I spent 20-30 minutes like deep diving on Reddit because I had this question forever ago, and I haven't watched this movie in a while, so the question came back up was, she was the one that was in the sarcophagus it was staring up at the sky. It had a big rounded. So how do we get to hand holding a briefcase?
Yeah.
And so as I read through this and people were dropping their theories and rebuking other people's theories, it was that they took her away in the sarcophagus and said, we'll be back in 300 years.
In 300 years, when evil returns, so shall we.
In 300 years, they came back, put her in the spacesuit with the case, and said, let's go. We're going back to Earth to fight these things.
Ooh, okay.
So she was out of the sarcophagus. Would have been nice to see that. But
Little
also, I
clip-
guess that we kind of would ruin the reveal of assembling her. But we also wouldn't. Somebody also was pointing out she probably wasn't Milla Jovovich hot in there. Like, she's an alien. We rebuilt her in human form because they have the same DNA, but they wouldn't necessarily look like human beings. So that would have ruined that assembly reveal.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I told Cam, I'm like, I read this whole thing, and I'm like, I have a feeling this is gonna come up. Just I have it in the back pocket, and it did. So
Well, your Reddit research was
Right, yeah.
You went down a rabbit hole, Nick.
I did, and then so I watched this movie in two sittings. I watched an
Yeah, so did
hour, and then I had some stuff to do, and I couldn't get back to it till the next night. And Cam said Bruce Willis was 40 in this movie, and Milla
42.
Jovovich was
Milla
20. And I was like,
she was she was 17.
even worse.
Oh,
But I kept
yikers.
Yeah.
No, she was not.
Yes, she was. I looked it up. I like.
No, she was not. There,
Nope, he's going to the videotape.
She was born in 75. This movie came out in 97. She was 22 when it came out. She would have been 21 or 20 at best. She had already done Dazed and Confused at that point. Like, she was old enough.
Leeloo Dallas multipass.
Yeah.
Multipass.
Multipass. You know this is multipass. Leeloo Dallas, my wife.
Did ChatGPT lie?
ChatGPT lied.
Shocker.
I thought I fact checked it again, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Can
even
be
did
right.
Return to the Blue Lagoon. before she even got here.
Oh, is that why they called the diva like it translates to Blue Lagoon, the diva's name? I saw that fun fact, but I can't remember what.
Fun fact about the diva is the music written for her could not be performed live by a human voice. Like, it just was literally impossible, and they had to record different notes and then digitally put it together.
Auto-tune, no.
Yeah.
Well, the woman portraying the diva was not the same person who was singing.
This is true. Do we know who that woman is?
I wrote it down. Give me a second to find
so like
it.
she did sing it, but she literally couldn't change certain like you couldn't do like a really high note then a really low note.
Okay,
yeah.
Physically, you couldn't in that speed. So they did record it and they just put it together.
The singer was Inva Mula. She's an Albanian singer.
Yep.
And then the person who portrayed the diva was Myween Lebesco. I butchered that, so I'm sorry. That was
Besson's wife at the time.
Okay.
And she got the role because the actor, I guess, didn't show up.
Okay.
So she stepped in, I guess.
The understudy rises to the top.
So there's the Fifth Element challenge on TikTok for opera singers trying to sing that piece of music.
Nice.
It's some people actually surprisingly nail it. Some do not.
So rewind back to a minute where the age difference was great between Bruce and Milla Jovovich.
20 years.
I kept having to just say she's 5,000 years old. She's robbing the cradle if nothing else.
I hate that argument. I hate it. I hate that argument.
Why? She's 5,000
I
years old.
hate it in anime.
No.
I hate it in all. No.
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 Why no?
No.
Yeah. It was weird to look at it with that lens now. I definitely didn't at the time. I was like, oh, it's just Bruce Willis. And yeah, it's the hot chick. But I was like, man, that hot chick is really young. And was like, Bruce Willis is pretty damn old at this point. I mean, he already had a military career and he's like a cabbie on his last point on his license. Like, it's been a hard life. Give you a cigarette. Like,
Trying to quit.
What is going on?
Trying to quit.
The other thing that I thought was a little weird was her voice pattern after like absorbing in Neo style all of the information of the world, and you still talk like you have a severe head trauma.
You, no trouble. Me, Fifth Element. Supreme Being.
I don't know. Massive head wound, Leeloo.
So that might be. I'm not going to try to overlore explain it, but it could make sense. So the language of the gods that she spoke is an actual language that was developed between her and the director. And they
It wasn't a real linguist developing it, though.
No, it wasn't a real linguist. So it only had like 400 words. So let's math that and say that she only learned the equivalent words. So she probably only had like 400 words to work with. So that would lend itself to a different speaking pattern. That's just a theory.
All right.
Tony, gonna get us sued, Steven.
Go on, Dad.
Bing email comes in. Hey, this
is Matt Pat. Bend over.
This is just
Give
a
me
lawsuit,
money.
a film lawsuit, a YouTube lawsuit.
I do have a question for Steven on our director here, Luc Besson. Have you ever heard of his movies before, La Femme Nikita or?
My mother was super into the television series of Nikita.
Okay, that was on USA back in the day. I think also. Oh man, what is they redid that for an American audience, and they changed the name with Bridget. I can't think of her name right now. Point of No Return.
Point of No Return. I believe he was the writer producer on that.
Yeah. So it's like La Femme Nikita was the foreign version of it. They did Point of No Return for American audiences as a movie, and then they came back with La Femme Nikita as a series afterwards.
Yeah.
And then I think The Professional got laced in there somewhere. And he also did Joan of Arc, if I recall, too.
The Messenger, the
So
story of Joan of Arc with Milla
he's
Jovovich.
he's big into strong female leads.
No, society never liked that. I don't believe it. There's no way that could have happened.
He also was the writer producer on the Transporter movies and the Taken movies.
I've seen the first Taken.
Okay.
There's more than one, right?
Yes, there's like
yeah,
three.
she's gotten taken. She's gotten took.
She's gotten took.
Still took.
Absconded.
Taken 4.
But yeah, he's a very eclectic.
I feel action guy. Cool action guy.
Yes. He just but he has it's his very much his style. If you watch any movie that he's got his hands on, written, directed, produced, it has a lot of the similar.
I'd be up for Transporter. You said Transporter's on there?
Yeah.
I've heard that before. I've heard of that.
There's a movie called District 13 that he wrote and
is
produced.
That a part of District 9?
It was
I
a
really
French
want to watch
movie.
District 9.
I think
District 9.
No, District 9, totally different guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. District 9.
He also did a movie called Lucy that came out a bunch of years ago.
Oh, my mom really liked Lucy,
Scarlet.
so that makes sense.
And pretty sure you and I had talked about this, but the movie Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, it's got terrible reviews, but it's a big, expansive sci-fi movie. And we had talked about this at some point. I would like to watch it and do a review here.
Did I see like a trailer or something? None of this is ringing a bell.
I think we talked about it at one point.
Maybe it was.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, we brought it up in some conversation between one or all of us together.
Okay, cool.
It has a really bad review. Like it's got tanked, but a shit ton of money was spent on it.
My favorite.
What was the other one you liked? It was other sci-fi one. It was like Akita or something where she was.
Alita Battle Angel.
Alita Battle Angel.
Alita, thank you. You liked
that
Alita
movie
a lot.
ruled, but that has nothing to do with Luc Besson that I know of.
I know.
Okay.
That just reminded me.
Okay.
It's just sci-fi.
I want the sequel to come out. They left it for a sequel.
Who was ahead of it? That wasn't Del Toro, was it? No.
No.
Are you...
Speaking of Del Toro, you should watch Frankenstein.
Yeah. It's on the list.
It's Robert Rodriguez, and James Cameron. Steven, do you have any dad at the movies with this one, or any questions?
I think just the frustration of getting the 4K to play for whatever reason. So that I was struggling with that. Remains to be seen why I was doing that. I think the biggest dad at the movies I'll have is that I hate New York fetishism. I hate it, and it's so prevalent in this movie, and it makes me so mad. I don't care, he's a New York taxi driver from future Bronx in space. I'm like...
Yes, I know, I just had an accident, you daffy bastard. You have 1 point left on your license. Look out!
He's still mad about it.
I don't care! No one cares! Like, I'm from the city.
It's an specific thing to hate.
It just shows up so much in cinema, and it really pisses me off.
Well, it's
so do you want more movies set in the Midwest?
Yeah, Chicago. Like, Seattle. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck what other city it is. It doesn't have to be New York. It doesn't have to. This is pre 9/11. Like, I get, like, after 9/11, it's just B's and E's, but I just don't like New York. I don't like it. I don't like that place.
Were they in fucking New York?
It's based on New York. The whole design and everything, it's supposed to be like glorifying space fucking New York.
It's a bunch of skyscrapers up there. There's no floor to that. They drive around. It could have been any city anywhere.
It's literally supposed to be space.
Let me ask you
New
a question,
York.
Since we're going to the pizza store and getting pizza here. What color are the cabs in Chicago? Are they pink or some shit? Are they so different that like you can identify them?
Okay,
Yes.
Cam, I'm going to halt your tirade. I'm getting an AI overview of its futuristic version of New York. And when I type it in,
It is. It's 23rd century New York.
I can smell it.
I know
I
you
just like,
wanted to-
Ah,
I know you wanted to,
stinky.
I
The
wanted to
rats.
chop him at the knees on this one, but
No, I just wanted to
as
fight
much
him.
as
it's good.
as much as I hate feeding into Steven's ego,
very clearly-
Steven was right.
All right. So it's space New York.
The 23rd century New York. I can't imagine such a trash dump as that. Like, they were even supposed to have a scene because when he's like punching in and collecting his ticket and whatever, it's like there's garbage all over the place at the subway.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
New York, ain't it?
Because you have so much experience with New York.
Yeah, I'll never set foot in that place.
I mean, you gotta leave your little 15-mile radius bubble sometime, though, Steven.
No. Why would I?
No.
I'll become the Rat King of New York.
No,
right,
you're
well,
the rat king of your city.
My apologies. Continue to hate on New York.
I got it out of my system. It's okay now. I feel better.
All right.
No, he'll.
good.
It might rear its head. It might flare up again.
Yeah.
Just-
No, knowing your pattern, it will.
I'm nothing if not consistent. I will say.
Yeah.
So while
I think
doing
it's
some research.
Okay, never know. I'm
Go.
just mad all over again. Why? Why does it have to be New York? What's so great about it? I just don't understand. And literally everything that they embellish or like, it's just like how shitty it is. So I don't understand. It's like, okay, now I'm done.
I'd like to say that it is a large collection of people, and
But it's a tiny
You
fucking
know.
speck on the map. Like,
Yeah, but that's where everyone.
It's-
Ellis Island is where everyone
it-
came
it's a
into.
huge-
Steven.
Like people are coming in and going out of that place all the
Yeah,
time.
like that's where all of you, our ancestors, came
That's
to
where
this.
space flight takes place from.
not my ancestors. That's
Yes.
anything.
Yeah, your ancestors just dropped in the
They were
Midwest.
they were in Australia in prison, first of all. So
Crikey.
and then they went to Arkansas.
Oh my
Arkansas.
Yeah, they dropped in on the dirigible or something. I don't know how they got there.
God. I have just a bunch of hot air balloons coming over.
All right, Steven, this is where you need to start writing a futuristic space opera based in the Midwest.
Yeah, it's called fucking Star Wars.
Flatland.
Cowboys in space.
It's flat forever.
Tatooine. You fucking
No.
seen it?
There's no mountains anywhere.
No, it can't be Star Wars.
Can't be Star
It's got to be Steven's take.
See, oh, excellent, great.
Steven's take.
I'll start
this
the
is this is where you can
crowdfunding.
shine. This is where you get attention. You love it.
So I randomly came across a Chris Tucker interview.
Oh my God.
I was looking to look up something about Ruby Rhod, and that came up as the search result.
All night long, all night.
He said that Prince was the
Yeah.
for the role of this movie for that character, for the Ruby Rhod character, which I don't think would have worked very well.
It would be a very different interpretation for sure.
100%.
I mean, Prince is okay making fun of himself for some pancakes, but like, I don't know that he could have given himself to the role the way that Chris Tucker did
No.
in this. Chris Tucker's a
No.
gem in this film.
Cover, sweetheart. What was that? It was bad. It had nothing, no fire, no energy, no nothing. You know I have a shoulder right here, you know? And it must pop, pop, pop.
Yeah,
He is
amazing.
absolutely over the top all the time.
Iconic.
Yeah,
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good comic relief, and I like the fact that he came in like kind of mid-ish film. Like once he wins the trip and he goes in there, then he's there, and then it's like, all right, well, maybe he'll be back and he's gonna go off and do everything. But you know,
He's the shotgun. They tease him at the beginning.
they wind up buddy copping him, and you know, it's rush hour in space.
Where's Rush
Yeah.
Hour take place?
Only the best city in the world,
I think
Los Angeles.
It was LA.
Yeah, it's
okay,
in Los
good.
Angeles. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll tolerate. Okay, Ooh, that flare up was.
I think Rush Hour 2, we go overseas.
Okay.
Yes, potentially. It's been a while since I watched this.
It's been a while. We should watch that.
Hopefully, our next movie doesn't take place
I've
in
totally
New York, does
seen
it?
those
I don't remember.
movies.
Only movies in New York. From now
Only
on.
movies in New York. I'm gonna make sure I keep requesting them.
It's not going to be hard to do.
But he also did say in that interview how amazing it was, to work with Luc Besson, who was like, I want you to go over the top. Here's what I'd like from you, and just let him play and let him just go off. He did say, I wasn't quite sure about the costumes, but he's like, they told me what they wanted, and he just let me go and just let me do whatever I wanted. That's a great director-actor relationship there. He
Absolutely.
also did say all the sets, and I personally, the sets in this movie are amazing.
I really liked his apartment. It was really cool.
Yeah, and just the
I'd
way
like to get a fresh bed every day.
I 100% would love a fresh bed every day. Just unwrap, let's go. Everything's made.
Consumerism, live and well in the 23rd century.
That actually goes to another point that I noted. Being a child of an overweight child for my entire life, between this movie, Back to the Future, and I'm sure there's some other futuristic movie out there, the rehydrated food from nothing or from pills.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to feel like, hey,
That's
turkey dinner, boop, and one button and it's done.
That's-
Oh man.
I was watching this movie with my husband, and he's just like, "What is with like scientific movies having rehydrated food? What is this?"
The future. The way
The
the-
future.
That's funny that she brought that up. too.
Technology.
We can formulate it into a pill.
Everything you could ever need.
I thought that was awesome. I'm like, I forgot about the rehydrated turkey dinner from
Yeah, I want the chicken.
a few
Yeah.
few crumbs of whatever, or pills, or
Or the
whatever they are.
pizza from Back to the Future. too.
Yeah, like as a kid, I'm like, that's awesome. I want that so bad.
Rehydrate. Yeah.
Gary
we could
Oldman.
have-
2025.
We could have our
I want-
rehydrated food and then go play Running Man the home game. See, it all works.
Yeah, just
Everyone
Perfect.
wins.
Gary Oldman was incredible in this. No.
1,000,000%.
It's funny because apparently he hates this movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
apparently he just sight unseen accepted the role because he owed somebody a favor. So that probably doesn't.
Well,
count.
he was in the Professional.
He was in The Professional, which was also a Luc Besson movie. So
Mhm.
Was that, you mean Leon the Professional?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It
I
kind of
haven't
goes.
seen that.
It goes
I
by
know we.
both names. Or,
Okay. That's why I wanted to clarify, because I know you've told me a long time ago I need to watch it, and I still haven't.
I mean, Natalie Portman's start in that movie.
We should put that one on the list soon.
Was she also 17?
No,
She
She
was
was
young.
young.
younger.
She was like 13.
Oh,
or something.
even.
13, yeah.
Oh God.
I'm down for pushing another movie back and doing that one.
Oh, did we already push a movie back? Anyway,
yeah.
Yeah,
We're
it's
fine. We're fine.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
sounds like Nick. We're doing 2 a month. Like and subscribe.
Good Lord, get out of here!
Nick isn't going to be sleeping anymore.
I'm already not sleeping.
Big EP. Big EP.
Just gonna pass out on my microphone.
Be like, wake up, Nick.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hey, welcome to Gen Wars.
You got editing to do.
We already did that, Nick. We already did that.
Skip ahead. Skip ahead.
The one. There was a CG. The gun, the ZF-1 gun.
The ZF-1. Slide. Handles adjustable for easy carrying. Good for riders and lefties. Breaks down on 4 parts. Undetectable by X-ray. Ideal for quick, discreet interventions.
Zorg's
Oh,
gun was
yeah.
awesome.
They did a real like
Yeah.
that. Still, that transformation didn't look weird, and then he also grabbed it once it had transformed. So
Kind of reminds me of the portal gun.
a little bit.
A little bit.
The portal gun had a like. thingy
Yeah,
on
I'm
it, though,
talking about
didn't it?
like the
Oh, that you, like,
carrowness of it.
jam your arm in it?
Yeah, yeah. The fundamentals, like that's a defensive or like a strategic weapon. With this is like the full offense version. You know, if it said aperture on the side of it, you'd be like, yeah,
You'd be like, yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
yeah, I believe it.
That tracks. Adam Savage made his own, or he
I
bought one
remember
and
that.
modified. I don't remember if he made it or he bought it bought one someone else made and then modified it to be better and look more like he wants it. But
That sounds
I do
like
remember
it.
watching that video.
Question.
That sounds like an Adam thing to do.
Yes.
Did the auto tracking or like auto targeting ever come into a negative play in the movie?
No.
Okay,
but
I thought I was waiting for it to happen, and then I was like, oh, maybe I missed it. Because it was really like, once you shoot the first shot, it'll only shoot at that. I was like, that's going to come into play later. I don't think it did.
It did in the negative aspect, as when Leeloo was up in the vents. He never got the first shot onto her.
Okay.
And that was kind of the problem of him trying to shoot around, because he didn't get to target her. So that part of the gun was a little useless, and he was just kind of like firing wildly. And I was thinking about it at the time. I was like, yeah, you didn't get targeted. So
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah,
Yep,
I was
keep
thinking
moving.
more like you shoot at one thing and then it's autofocus on that. You try to shoot something else and it's still going over there. That's the scene that I was waiting for, but it didn't come into play.
No.
That would have been, I think that would have been a funny, that would have added to those like little comedic moments that they dropped throughout.
Because they're really good about like we're gonna tease something and like or foreshadow something, and it usually would come into play really well. There was a lot of symbolism, like Gary Oldman, Zorg. A lot of his shots where he was kind of like haloed in circles and stuff, which kind of gave like that Angel of Chaos kind of vibe to me. I thought that was cool. Fun fact, Bruce Willis and Gary Oldman never interacted the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, they don't ever come into contact with each other at all.
Because he's really, Bruce Willis is really only fighting everyone else except for Zorg directly.
Directly.
Yeah.
He's always fighting the henchmen, which Zorg's
the Mongers.
His right-hand man henchman is Tricky
Oh,
from
yeah,
Massive
Tricky.
Attack, the band Massive Attack.
Just
okay. I was like,
I don't know. Yeah,
his right hand man that he had, that was Zorg's right hand man. He is a musician, British trip hop musician. We'll call it.
Wasn't there a hip hop song that was like really on the nose with some of the lyrics? Did I make that up? Was that a fever dream?
No, I think you smoking something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Could be.
The music in this movie, though, is very, what did I write? Weirdly...
It's fitting.
It's fitting, yeah.
Fitting, but it's very odd. Why did I just was looking at it and then I scrolled away from it.
It's like over the top trying to be alien, but...
It's weird and quirky. It's just,
Yes.
it's doing its own thing. The whole score of this movie is just kind of doing its own thing,
which I think it's in its favor. I think,
but it fits
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
It fits in that
it fits.
whole. It fits everything.
As the ensemble.
Where I literally cannot find it now. I just had. Oh yeah, the music for this movie is so perfectly weird. Like it's just awkward and quirky and plunky and weird in spots, and then it goes into more like cinematic-y things and then weird hip-hop-y things, and you're like, oh, all right, we're going this way now, we're going that way. Steven, when you got to Ruby Rhod, were you having trouble following him? I don't want to say trouble following him, but like he's just going so fast.
He's just like,
were you like
minute.
overloaded?
Yeah.
I guess is what I'm asking.
Maybe if I hadn't seen a whole bunch of clips and understood, like I was aware of the character before going.
Okay, so this goes back to the
Okay.
beginning of the episode where Steven lives his life through TikTok clips and memes.
Yes, yeah, like I mean,
So you've seen plenty of people like reenacting Ruby Rhod on TikTok.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
and just like clips of it.
It's
and,
green.
Oh, what is he gonna say? And
Korben, my man.
Korben, my man. I have no fire. I have no matches. You have any matches? I have no matches. I stopped smoking. If I knew, Father, you smoke?
I know where all the money went in this.
oh yeah, where's
movie,
the money going? Where's the money going?
Freckles.
money.
It went to Freckles.
Freckles?
There's a lot of ladies with some freckles in this movie.
Casting director.
Yeah. I'll give you a bonus for every freckle that you get on her face. All right, this is creepy. They really wanted a look, and they captured it. Every single one of those ladies was freckled, and as you know, as a ginger, I'm all about promoting pro freckle.
There you go.
Not gonna lie, I didn't know you were a ginger.
Damn. I'm a half ginger because I keep my hair is constantly under change as I get older. Gen Xery. Yeah.
Gen Xery.
And another two of my, or at least one of my favorite characters is the we'll call him the Rasta guy who's doing the nuclear rods, the fuel from the ship.
Thank you very much. Come. Give me it. Take that.
Oh.
Well, the whole scene is playing in a very sexual tone. That they're boarding the ship and Ruby Rhod's getting laid. They're putting the rods into the ship.
Mr. Rhod! Oh, you can call me Ruby.
You would have ready to go.
Oh yeah.
He's just going off.
We need some heat here, man. Get some heat.
I don't know.
He's just
I love the character, and he's only in it for this much. I would love to have them be in that a little more. But
and the James Gunn micro series is now premiering on
there we go.
DC app.
Speaking of small characters, I like the fact that Tucker from Something About Mary is one of the deckhands at the end. What is?
Oh, he's the name? He's the head of security, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the little mousy guy.
He's very mousy.
Yes, and he's like, "Do you mind if I take a crack at this?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, you go for it."
Lee Evans is his name.
Oh. Yes, yep.
That's what year does Alien take place again?
2042 or something. 2142.
2142. Okay.
I feel like
you're trying to connect these movies.
Jesus, no. Also, the fact that we've got Debo in space as the president is this the precursor to Idiocracy?
It would be after Idiocracy, wouldn't it?
No.
This movie took place 10 years before Idiocracy. What I'm saying is this is like one of the first examples that I can think of, and I could be wrong, but this really stands out to me, where they put someone completely the opposite person you would expect to be in charge. And Tom Lister Jr., Zeus, Debo, well, rest in peace. He was kind of level-headed in it, but I feel like Mike Judge saw that and was like, I'm gonna up this by 11 and put Terry Crews in there.
Yes.
As President Camacho.
Yes.
Camacho.
But
yeah, I've seen that movie.
You have seen that movie.
I love that movie.
But have you seen Friday?
No.
No.
Oh man.
Doesn't understand Debo in space then.
Yeah. So that's what Cam's point was, that like Debo is the neighborhood thug. He's the guy who's going to punch you out just because he's going to tell you, give me your chain, and when you don't give it to him,
he tried to kill Hulk Hogan too.
See, I thought he said Devo in space.
No, Debo.
When a vacuum comes along, you must space it.
Yeah, well, because one of the priests was wearing a little hat like the Devo hat.
There was the Devo
hat. So
hat.
it's a fair connection there.
It is a fair connection.
Fair. But yeah, so he was the neighborhood bully, if you will, and so it plays completely different in his character in this movie from what he came from or what we grew up watching him. Yeah, expected him. Yes,
I guess we gotta watch Friday too.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a great movie.
I'd like to know what Luke Perry did to get into this role in the very beginning. Like, why? Just give me anything. I gotta be in this movie.
Who's Luke Perry?
Yeah,
he is the guy who was the I don't want to call him a cartographer. What?
At the beginning, the
yeah,
he's sketching.
Aziz,
Yes.
light.
Yeah, he's the second, the younger guy. who's
definitely not
taking
Han
notes.
Solo. Young Han Solo.
He was
when
on a
he comes around
popular
with
TV show.
the German or the pistol, it's like that's Han Solo.
He's doing his best Han Solo.
Yeah, it looked
Yes.
like it.
It wasn't. He ruined it all.
He ruined it all.
He was on a show called Beverly Hills 90210.
I was gonna get to that. Thank you.
Are you just nodding? Does that just sound like letters and numbers to you?
90210 is the zip code to that area with the plastic surgery stuff, right?
The fuck did I hear?
Yes.
Isn't there?
Maybe.
Wasn't there a reality TV show about plastic surgery called 902?
That's Beverly.
There was Nip Tuck.
Housewives.
Like,
I don't. Yeah, it's a zip code to a place. I know what that is.
Let's just unpack this real quick. Are you aware of a place called Beverly Hills?
Yes. In California.
The 5 numbers
right?
that follow that. Do you think they're the zip code to somewhere else?
902. Yeah, it's a zip code.
Yeah. Do you think it's like to somewhere else,
No.
not Beverly Hills?
But there was a reality show about a plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills that did the things. It was called like 90210. Did I make this up?
Right.
Is this fake?
Yeah.
Is this fake news?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Is this a Shazam situation?
90210 Shark Attack. Dr. 90210, a 2004 TV series.
Okay, there you go.
Dr. 90210, 2020 series. They revitalized it because.
Okay, that's what I'm just about to ask. Why I'm coming? Maybe we'll cut this out, but I didn't realize that they did a 2008 to 2013 revitalized series of this.
Steven knows.
Yeah.
There we go. 1990 to 2000. That was the original.
He's an expert.
Yes, they did a lot of 90210 spin-offs and re-things and.
Interesting. Okay, well, Stephen, he
that
was
had
one of
nothing
the
to
main...
do with reality TV shows.
Okay, he was one of the main characters on this teen drama set in California.
About plastic surgery?
Not about plastic surgery. They're in high school.
I don't know what they do in California.
They teach plastic surgery in high school.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, Stephen, I know what you're going to do now. Give us some plugs.
Ooh.
Get it.
Plug me, Daddy.
Surgically plugging right here. We have Cam over at Never Touching Grass doing everything Battlefield 6. What's going on over there?
A lot of dying on my part.
The learning curve. You ain't in Warzone anymore, buddy.
We're dropping in. We're playing the red sec. We're into a battle royale mode. But I did get some new games, and I got some fun things to review in the future that are not Battlefield 6 related. But
Variety channel.
All of the retro games are coming back these days. 2D side scrollers. So we're gonna jump into that before the end of the year.
Love it. Love it.
Very nice.
And we also have Katherine over at Spectacle Views living her best millennial Disney movie. They have all the things. Theme park. It's incredible. What's going on over there?
We have more or less turned over to short form, so we are on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of Creepmas stuff coming with a lot of spooky Christmas. So
I like that.
Stay tuned.
Incredible for that short attention span that you all have because you've made it to the end of this episode somehow. And we have Nick over at Fire Hazard 508 Creations making playthings into display things, and I think you have a little comeback series going on right now. Is that correct?
The old Was It Worth It is back in full effect right now.
Sex toys and video games. Let's go.
It's always worth
Blur
it.
footage.
I mean, you can't go wrong, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then we got a lot more, got some unboxings, and I got some projects that I need to wrap up and get some videos out the door. So as soon as I finish editing this, we'll be working on
Speaking of wrapping up.
Yeah.
You can wrap up this video. Make sure you like and subscribe here at Gen Wars Podcast, where it is the combative conversation about every movie ever made from the Millennial and the Gen X perspective. You can also check me out over at Funky Games, where we're playing all the quintessential video games. Nick is going to round us up.
All right. Well, it's been great flying through space with our second in a row Bruce Willis movie.
I know.
Should we make it 3?
No.
Welcome to the catalog.
The year of Bruce.
Sixth Sense.
We've willed us out.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Make sure you check us out on all the platforms. I don't know if Steven said that, but
He did not.
anywhere that you get an RSS feed, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your podcast platform of choice will be there. So until next time, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.